Hello.
Bagley here. How did everything go earlier?
Found another one of us, I think. Ready?
That's a little cheeky, I like that.
This area is...
London, this is 404, the first peer-to-peer hacktivist network. All are welcome. If you want to make a difference, join us. We're taking down the elite, one contract at a time.
Found that on the dark web. Looks like all the cool kids are forming hacker... groups these days. But... this 404 might actually come in handy in our fight.
I found Street View images of a CTOS hub that's been covered in 404 graffiti. They're marking their territory like an overexcited chihuahua. Dropping the location of the hub on your map.
Control, we are ready to engage. Eyes on suspect. They crossed the checkpoint.
I hate putting Mary Kelly on the back burner while she continues to destroy lives with those microchips, but for now... we've no choice.
Then perhaps it's time to have a closer look at the elephant in the room. Nigel Cass, billionaire warmonger and current CEO of our local board of thugs, Albion BMC.
Cass certainly profited most from the bombings. We can inspire London to resist from now till forever, but it still won't break Albion's grip on the city. Not with Cass at the top.
Fuck me. You want to ask Mr. Cass? Pretty please, sir, could you take yourself and your thugs out of London? That's a ballsy move, going after the man. I'll give you that.
Bagley's come across a possible gap in Cass's armor. An ex-insider, ex-friend with an axe to grind. He'd be an asset if we could find and convince him to work with us. Come to the safe house. We'll talk it through.
Andy, not my real name, so good luck finding me, unless you believe my real name is in fact Andrew, as I live in Nottingham. A deluded pseudo-reality of my own making, which is in fact the most densely populated place on these days. Joining me,
Negative.
as always, my
No
next
visual
door
of the
neighbour,
suspect.
these Netherlands of nonsense. It's Alice.
Yes, indeed, it is Alice. Alice, who the bleep is Alice? I am not going to tell you that.
Return into HQ.
You can just sort of
Search
sense it from the
terminated.
timbre of my voice.
Let's spin the wheel and find out where we're getting today's news from. Here, it's coming from here. I must get a new wheel, or at least one other place on it. And the headline today, Alice, our borders are safe. We can all sleep easy in our well-bordered beds. 4,000 illegals were deported last month. The illegal people breaking the law. Yes.
Office guys. Office guys, office. इस भूतनी की शक्ल देखना गाइस बिल्कुल नहीं पसंद मुझे.
It took some doing, but I've narrowed down the area where we're most likely to find Hamish Balaji. I've pushed the coordinates to your optic.
Oh, people just trying my patience. You get a good look at them? I swear. Who was it?
Some arsehole thinks he's the centre of the universe. Flashing car.
Nibbling away on the rotting carcass of a once free Britain.
Yeah.
Hello, Resistance fans. You're listening to the Punk Podcast, the objective voice of objection for this most objectionable world. I am Andy, not my real name, so good luck finding me, Monsieur Blue. My real name is, in fact, Andrew, and I live in Palmerston. A deluded pseudo-reality of my own making, which is, in fact, the most densely populated place on Earth these days, overcrowded, so I say. Joining me, as always, my next door neighbour, in these Netherlands of nonsense, it's Alice.
Yes, indeed, it is Alice. Alice, who the bleep is Alice? I am not going to tell you that, but you can just sort of sense it from the timbre of my voice.
Let's spin the wheel and find out where we're getting today's news from. Here, it's coming from here. I must get a new wheel, or at least one other place on it.
Balaji has been snooping into Albion's affairs. Quietly, of course, but I've been able to determine that most of his activity stems from this area.
About time we formally introduced ourselves, I'd say.
Not so fast. Hamish isn't in, according to his home security. And before you get ideas, he's rigged his front door to a series of traps designed to delete all of his data and then your life. Not necessarily in that order.
Can you say paranoid?
To be fair, you are an armed insurgent trying to break into his flat. Anyway, you should be able to connect to the local grid and use security cameras to disarm his traps.
All right, I got it.
Yeah, Buddhi. Guys, this is a Buddhi woman. She is a Buddhi woman. इसके बस की चलना नहीं है guys. खूब बुढ़िया औरत. कितनी बेकार है ये guys. इसको धक्का दे दे guys.
I believe the main interface is on the rooftop.
Hey, what do you think about sneaking through those windows up top? It's a classic move.
Sure, if you can get there. 3 options here. 1, use the window washing platform. 2, find a cargo drone. 3, give up, go home, and resolve to be a better person.
All right, I got this.
क्या भूतनी का ड्रोन को बुलाए कहाँ से?
You won't believe my eyes. I'm seeing a legend. Can I have yours?
कौन से लेजेंड देख लिया रे ने? मेरी मत करिएगा वो सॉरी यार। अंदर जाने का कोई रास्ता गाइस? टेरेस रूफटॉप है। बुढ़ी शूज में पा रही है इसमें गाइस। गाइस बुड्ढी को बहुत जोर पड़ रहा है।
Rubbish.
Shit. Dead set can access anything.
Kali Budi. Badi Budi atau baik.
The amount of booby traps here was not a bloody understatement.
You could force the traps to unlock by rewiring the power.
All right, I got this.
Welcome to Claire and Present Danger, and welcome to Fascist London. Don't let that boot on the back of your neck disturb you. In time, you'll barely feel it. We have to wake up, people. If there was a playbook for setting up a totalitarian police state, Albion would be most of the way through it and working on the epilogue. They certainly took advantage of the fallout from the bombings, didn't they? Preyed on the fears of the city government, too. They were only too happy to hand Nigel Cass the keys to the city. Wash their hands to the whole mess. The collar will only get tighter now, friends, unless we do something. We can't wait for someone else to fight back. We are the change.
traps are disarmed. Now, if you go through the front door of the flat, it's much less likely you'll be killed.
अरे ना ओ मैं तुमने कह दी थी बुड्ढी गाइस बुढ़िया में जज्बा पूरा है गाइस ऊपर से कूद की हिम्मत तो पूरी ले रही है ये नहीं पता इसको बुड्ढी का हाड़ को टूट कर उठाने लग पड़ता है तो लत्ते भी से पैरे पानी तो के डट जा Oh no, 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 no.
Move one more muscle, Chief, and I'll blow the whole place with you in it.
All right, let's keep it in our pants.
Who the fuck are you? And what are you doing in my flat? You with Albion?
Please, think sexier and less cockheady.
What, DedSec? Yeah, right, and I'm Che Guevara. You done?
Whoa, 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 wait! Albion knows you're in London. You've got to run. Now!
Fuck me. You're telling the truth, aren't you? Fucking hell, thought I was careful. Fucking idiot, Amish. Look, Cuss is worse than you know.
Yeah, no shit, mate. Why else would I be risking my fucking arse here?
Maybe, because Nigel Cass is paying you. That's how fucking mercs work.
Listen, we came for your help. We ain't working with Cass. He tried to wipe us out and did the bombings.
Mate, you don't know shit. You have no idea what Cass is and what... Move! Fuck! An Albion squad's closing in on you. I guess you weren't lying about that part. Fuck, think, Amish, think. Shit, fine. Table. I'll buy you some time. Just go. No!
Move it! Arrested kya?
Bollocks!
Don't just stand there. Albion won't be fussy about who they shoot.
Fucking hell!
Run them down. Over.
Control to units. Suspect is swimming away. Engaging target.
Control. We are still on the suspect.
Are on their
Over.
way to the suspect.
Neutralizing hostile target.
What did I even do?
Engaging hostile target.
Confirmed. Suspect has a firearm.
Engaging hostile target.
Putting an end to the chase now.
Failure to comply will result in extreme measures.
Control, we are pursuing the suspect. Over. Immobilize that vehicle.
Cease and desist, or you will be restrained.
She is arrested, guys. No, he's going to do that.
Your comrade is now taking an Albion-mandated timeout. You're up.
Fucking hell, have I got to do everything? Right, here we go.
I think all that excitement convinced our new friend Hamish that we need to work together to tackle Cass. He's willing to cooperate.
All right, Chief. That was a pretty slick escape. I believe you. So I'll say this. Nigel is planning something, and I don't think I could stop him on my own. If DedSec's everything I've heard, you'll help me.
We can help each other. There's a chance Cass had something to do with the bombings. What could he be planning that's worse than that?
No, that's not like him. Well, not exactly. See, Nigel's got to see himself as the hero. He's an arrogant twat, but he's not a cynic. Every place we go into, we would have some mad plan to fix all his problems. With robot police or automated crop fertilizing or some shit. Society was a technical problem. And people are just bugs in the software, you know? You work around them or you squash them. Sorry, Chief. I've got to switch proxy servers so they don't trace me. I'll hit you right back on voice. Listen, I've got an inside man, right? A contact in Albion. Says Nigel's got this big meeting happening at White Tower. He'll be talking about a major project he's got planned for London.
What we need is an insider on the team.
I've always wanted to be in on a caper. Okay, first things first. We'll need eyes on the impregnable target, so off you go. I'll crack on with assembling the right personnel to round out this ragtag bunch of misfits.
Ah, shit. Albion cyber security sniffing my proxy IP. Must have traced the detonator signal. I've got to deal with this.
Huh? The Tower of London. Anyone care to tell me how we're meant to get past fucking security?
I'd like to help, fam, but Nigel's caught a whiff now.
Watcher.
You lot certainly know how to pick your targets. You do know that Albion have set up their headquarters in there, right?
You got any other ideas? It's up to us to crash this big meeting Cass has got planned. If his project goes live, he's going to have all of London over a barrel.
Fucking Nigel Cass. You're right. Nothing good can come of this. Luckily, I hear loads of sub-stories working in our pub. And near this place, quite a few from Albion are
We're aware of an Albion employee who might be approachable.
Gonna be a piece of piss recruiting an Albion prick. Watcher.
You lot certainly know how to pick your targets. You do know that Albion have set up their headquarters.
इसकी कच हमने एक बार चल लिया, अभी हमें चलना चाहिए. Sorry guys, आज थोड़ा काम करने की वजह से थोड़ी नींद आई आज मेरे को. मैं सोएगा.